What's up, y'all? It's Isaiah Tilson with the Isaiah Tilson Show. Uh, I wanted to talk to y'all about 6ix9ine, man. Like, subscribe to the page real quick. Do whatever you could possibly do. Tekashi 6ix9ine is very, very manipulating, man. I got a lot of things to say about Tekashi 6ix9ine. I really don't usually do videos like this. I usually do political videos. So, I do a couple of these. I did one that's called snitches get stitches. Y'all should check that out when you get a chance. But Tekashi, because it has a lot of root with this actual story. Tekashi 6ix9ine, man, it's amazing how this guy became uh, a hip hop artist, throwing around a word, the N word all the time, throwing around nigga all the time. This hip hop artist was protected by African Americans, fellow African Americans and Latinos. He went to jail, told on every African American. All African Americans got arrested that was inside his gang, inside his group, told on every African American. And he might not even spend that much time in jail. He might get some type of time served type situation. And you have African American hip hop artists that is standing up, not standing up. I'm not going to say standing up, but not really taking no side on a situation, not saying nothing. It's amazing how influencing a gang can bring. Like, because he's a part of a gang or he's affiliated with gangs, how much you have to keep your mouth shut about certain situations. Or it's so funny how political the hip hop industry is. You know what I mean? This guy is an actual fraud. He's 100% fraud. And when you look at him being a 100% fraud, when you look at him being that, and you ask certain guys about it, they say, well, he wasn't really a gangster. I really bring the people that brought him around. It's like, whoa. Was he over 21? Yes, he was a grown man. I understand that you make a lot of bad decisions when you're at that age. Yeah, you're right. You make a lot of bad decisions, but he was a grown man to know not to be if you affiliate yourself with people that's killing people and surround yourself with that, then yeah, you're going to get in trouble. He had everything to do with these type of situations. He said that he didn't. He had everything to do with these situations, and it's funny how he's going to get away scot-free. And the hip hop industry, the hip hop people is not going to say nothing about him. But we're bashing the shit out of certain hip hop artists. We blackball Troy Ave. Wow, when this Troy Ave shit was happening, I think that was way more bigger than this. I like Tekashi 6ix9ine is the biggest fraud I will ever see. And how can I say it? In hip hop I will ever see. He's the biggest fraud I ever seen. I'm so turned off by the situation. I seen his kid's mother come on VAD TV, and she was talking about the paperwork and how she was getting death threats and all that stuff. And I see this type of situation this man put his family in. I see the type of situation that this man put his family in. And now, because you don't want to, what you portrayed to be, you not. I don't want no parts of that. You on records, you on that. That's my image. That's my image. It's so funny how these hip hop artists can make songs about blowing people's heads off. Got these young kids out here singing these songs. It's resonating inside their mental. It's getting connected with their soul. Have these young kids out here singing these songs, and they can do this type of shit and get away scot-free. Get away scot-free, dust their hands off, and say, I'm done. These people, I say hip hop is political. These people in political figures making political moves that's not African American can get away. That BET did, they got R. Kelly investigated. They got R. Kelly investigated, and you got a guy like this. I can't even look at him on my screen because, I mean, when you seen him, I mean, you have 50 Cent calling him his son. He remind him of the energy that he brought when he first came out. And 50 Cent brought some serious energy when he first came out of prison. I mean, out for hip hop. And you had to be what you really was. Like, you couldn't be like, oh man, because you got tested. You had to really shoot guns at that point. I know. I had a friend that was a rapper, that still is a rapper. Like, I was around that. Like, I know. Like you really had to be what you really was. Like how a lot of these guys talk now is not how they was talking 15 years ago. It was a different landscape 15 years ago. It was 14, 13, 10 years ago. It was a different landscape 7, 8 years ago. You could say certain things inside your hip hop. Now I hear a lot of gangster guys be like, man, we don't say the F word. You know what I mean? We don't say that word inside our music. We don't say that. And I say, yo, wow. Wow, it is more, you will be in more trouble in hip hop for saying the word faggot than you say the word nigga. And millions of people was enslaved by that word. You will be in trouble for discriminating against a Jewish person in hip hop than you will be than saying the word nigga, a white person saying the word nigga. They have took our culture and destroyed it because we let them. Got 6ix9ine running around saying all this crazy type stuff, and we let him. We let him. We don't challenge him. Now, if I jump out there and start saying all this stuff, oh man, the first thing I got is 500 guys standing out in front of my mom. So you ain't live that life. You ain't live that life. It's amazing, man, how we do our own people. It's amazing, man. 6ix9ine is pitiful. Everybody said, oh man, watch what you say about 6ix9ine. Cause you know what I mean? This and that and this and that, and he's a gangster and stuff like that. I don't want no issues. You know what I mean? But me being a journalist and talking about the conversation as a journalist, he's pitiful. You're telling on everybody, bro. You're telling on everybody in situations that you was in with people. Like everybody knew that you was a rat, but you this much of a rat. You proved everybody right. I like to do stuff to prove people wrong. You was gonna get 47 years, man. Most likely you would have got 25 for good behavior. You did that. You did that. You was around that. That was your image. That's what you portrayed. That's what you liked it. That's what the love was. That was the game was. You did that. Now you don't want to be that no more. Now that's not what you want to go with. That's not the narrative you want to push now. Huh, 6ix9ine? And we have African American hip hop artists, our leaders, saying stuff like, well, you know, I don't speak on other grown man situations. Really? Really? But let a straight punk dude say something. Everybody speaking on that. Everybody speaking on that. Oh man, let Soldier Boy say something. Oh man, everybody talking about Soldier Boy. Everybody talking about everybody can put their name in Soldier Boy mouth. Everybody got their name, but a dude that's aligned around gangsters, but he's a punk. He's a punk. But he's aligned around some gangsters. Oh, we can't say nothing about that. Yo, we really need to check our grown men. Like for real, like if you in that situation and you call yourself a gangster and you rowdy, you a thug, and then you pick and choose about what situations you want to speak about. Oh man, as soon as when you talk, it's funny. it's so funny when they talk about African Americans, man. It's so funny just to hear what people say. You know what I mean? It's just so funny the coolness of speaking and the cool talk that they say. Oh man, you know, I don't speak on other I don't speak on other grown men. The stuff that they say that sounds so cool, but really sound like a goddamn punk. Oh, why you don't want to speak on that grown man? You don't want your ass whooped? You can't tell the truth? But let it be somebody that you know don't have no pull. Oh, everybody was speaking on Kanye West talking about Donald Trump. Oh, every gangster. Oh man, you had every gangster speaking on that situation, right? Where are the gangsters at now that's in hip hop speaking on 6ix9ine situation? Oh, you don't speak about that, right? I mean, yo, we are a society of people, bro, that I promise you, yo, is confused, yo. That is confused, yo. We don't care about what people say or think. I mean, we do care about what people say and think. We as a society that is fucking confused, dude. What we do and do not do, what we speak on what we don't speak on, what's right and what's wrong. It's funny how this thing works. It's funny how this thing works. Dog, we have a society of grown men and an African American community that will lie for somebody that's not even part of our community. But when it comes to our own brothers and sisters, they'll shoot, murder, kill just to keep your fucking man. I know a rapper right killed. As soon as when he got out of jail, he got killed, yo. Let's see if 6ix9ine gonna be touched when he get out of jail. This man snitched on more people than that rapper ain't even snitched on. He snitched on some other type of shit. Some mafia shit. So that's what got him dealt up. But let's see what happened to him. I'm not wishing nothing on nobody. I'm not wishing nothing on nobody. I'm just stating facts here, you guys. I'm stating facts. We need to start making this thing a little bit more fair and even. If we want to crucify somebody, then we got to crucify them all. We got to crucify them all. This guy's a snitch. He's a snitch that would that a rat would that we never even, and I don't even say that. Watch snitches get stitches. Watch that video of mine, and you'll see. I don't even talk like this. I don't even say that somebody is a rat until it's certain circumstances. This guy is as Dame Dash would say, is a culture vulture. He came into our culture, started all this issues with African American rappers, telling them that they wasn't gangster, they wasn't tough, they wasn't this, they wasn't that. And this guy makes statements on everybody. I ain't gonna hold y'all air too much about this guy. I really don't care about 6ix9ine like that, man. I just want everybody. I just want to point out the hypocrisy inside the hip hop community, and the things that we need to fix as African Americans that's inside the hip hop community. Some of y'all OGs, man, I know y'all 100. I'm not saying that these OGs in hip hop is not 100, but the same ones of y'all that talked about Kanye West going to see the president, like that was like the top #1 officials, y'all need to speak on openly 6ix9ine being a snitch. Not, I don't talk about other man issues, but you talk about everybody else that you know that you can put hands on. But when somebody is politically tied, then you want to keep your mouth shut. Nah, man, you can't be a gangster if you pick and choose, bro.